Alrighty, so welcome back. Last week we left off. We finished month 1 and 2 of Downtime. Uh, Lots of stuff happened in between. Unfortunately, my memory is kind of failing me at the moment, so I don't remember everything that went on. But I think the general gist was Dewey spent most of his time getting stuff for Baldur's Gate ready. Uh, Jinx did most of her temple stuff, as well as assisting other people with their downtime. Icy spent his first month getting over his fear of water. And Flair, I don't remember what you were doing for that month.
Learning everything.
Pretty much.
Right. And Carcoon is doing Carcoon things. As well as the Sims are doing Sim things. And Boulder spent his first month learning a new feat, as that is one of the downtimes that I do offer, as long as you're willing to spend the money and the time if there is a money trait involved. Fortunately, all of you are involved in Baldur's Gate's infrastructure in one way or another, whether it be your association with the king or through reputation. If it's something that a Baldur's Gate dweller, citizen would know, you probably could get the feat for free. You just have to spend the month to learn it. And then I don't remember what you guys did for the second month. Honestly, that kind of blended together for me.
Osiris learned about Jet Starscale.
And
right.
got an expertise.
Oh yeah, in using longswords. Well,
Yeah.
he learned like the he learned like, just enough.
Right. And
Enough
what
to
did
give
Jinx do
check.
for that?
Last thing I remember doing, like I said, I think the last thing I did was the carousing, I think.
That's right.
I remember.
That's right. You went into
Yeah,
the
that's-
city and just did a bunch of.
And I got 9 friends.
Yeah, exactly. And then what did you do, Flair, for month 2?
I made agreement with the Dragon Lady, Honorable Lady, and studied their little manuscripts.
Right. And then you helped.
So them get their. Well, I helped Icy so far. Dewey got the price, what he wants.
Right, gotcha. And then what did Boulder do? Because I remember Boulder, you were having trouble because you were having technology issues. You weren't exactly sure what you wanted to do for second month. So now's a good time to, if you know what you want, let's go ahead and take care of that.
Yeah, I was going to try to learn some spells from the Warlock.
Right, and you spent.
Warlock spell.
Right.
And I actually forgot to do that.
That's fine. So we'll say just choose whatever. Since I know that you're like bare minimum 3, right? So you can learn. Did I disclose that to you? Yes. So you can learn the other 3rd level thing from your original patron, and then you have a new 3rd level feature you can also learn from Flair, as he is a little bit different, a little bit more powerful than your previous patron. So that gives you access to a little bit more magic. If you don't remember what I said, you can learn from the Celestial Warlock stuff now, too. So if you want to unlock that, I'd say for the entire month, you could learn the new Warlock spells and both your level 3 features, and that would take you about a month. Because those are they're not the most powerful of the Warlock abilities, so they won't take as long to learn.
Alright, yeah, I'll go ahead and do that.
And Carcoon found something which has made Carcoon Prime disappear. Because every time you guys tried to talk to him, you got a busy signal.
He's dead.
And the Carcoon and the Sim Coons are all doing their various parts, from running schools to gathering intel to rebuilding a world, maybe.
And rebuilding, or making the Dragon Citadel and Baldur's Gate, and then they're going to go around and start refixing the broken things.
Right. Oh, and I guess that was part of month 1 downtime. I should reiterate that Dewey did accept Osiris's patrons. That's what he did for the second month. That was at least one of the things, because the first month he was doing the political training. So for the second month, Dewey accepted Osiris's patrons' offer to bring everyone back to Baldur's Gate for the price that he quoted him, and it ended up being cheaper because Osiris's patron did some finagling in the background and learned that he could bring back some of the people a little bit easier than others. But, it didn't help that Vizier Jinx was burning bodies because no one told her that they weren't supposed to.
Yep. Her and the Sims
Ew,
were
but
all
I didn't
boarding them
have
in boats and sending them out to the ocean in what would you call it, Jinx?
Arrow at sea.
Yeah.
Yeah. We were gonna do it like the Coast Guard, but that's weird.
It's a waste of boats.
You also had the thing that Carcoon and Osiris are dragged into, the investigator thing, talking about the whole deal that was originally made about bringing people back. And the revival of no one.
Yeah. Love no one. Hey, why you gotta bring that up?
Don't
That was
let
your
it-
guy. That was your guy. There's that goblin again. That guy's a little freaky.
Anyway, so that's the general gist. So I guess for month 3, let's go ahead and just get Dewey's out of the way real quick, because I have his list here somewhere. What did I just do with that? There it is. So that was he finished off getting the rest of the golems going. If it wasn't apparent to everybody, Baldur's Gate had a secret army of golems that they didn't do anything with. Ask me how that makes sense. I literally rolled this way 6 months ago when you guys first entered Baldur's Gate as one of the secrets you could find. And Dewey finally found it, and it's like Baldur's Gate literally has an army that could fight demons and just left them off.
Well, they were kind of cohorts of the demons, the ruling class, until they ultimately got killed.
That's what you were told. And unfortunately, there's no documentation to contradict that otherwise.
That's what we'll be thinking.
I told you, Lucifer is thorough. Anyway, so he already did that part. So the second part is a call to arms, assemble the military leaders, organize release efforts. So he wants to basically establish Baldur's Gate in a state of emergency. City Guard and military are to set up relief shelters in form of campaign tents. And this will all be centered around the pit. He's apparently going to commission you to do something, Carcoon, but you're not here to commission. So he'll ask one of the Simcoons if he would be willing to create basic clothing for the returned people. Light blue basic jumpsuit style with Cheshire Grin Fairy Dragon symbol over the left breast. Obviously an ode to his patron. And then the other thing he wanted to done is have Jinx supply food to everybody as best as you can. And then using the pigs that Simcoon created, set up a supply canteen established at the relief site. And I'll say that'll cover his third month because he has a lot more here. Yeah, he has a huge breakdown. And I'll go over that in a minute. Alright, so let's go ahead and start with Carcoon, since I know yours is going to be quick.
So the third month is the, just making pretty much they're working buildings, working in the Jade Empire, teaching across the different schools, looking for the right candidates to, be brought to a special school of, special students for, like, I don't know, say Dragon Riders. And there is 50 Sims that are going to be coming to Baldur's Gate to reconstruct.
Okie dokie. I'd say that's
And
pretty easy, doable.
how much would I be able to make with One Touch Infinity on that clothing that we want?
So let's rule that as basic clothing. So I think that's pretty cheap.
3 gold.
Is that what that costs?
Common clothes is 5 silver pieces. Wow.
Yeah,
But
I'd say that's basically
he wants
what it
this
is.
special. Is that still going to be 5 silver?
I'd bump it to 7 silver just for the. I'd say it's more than common, but it's not fine clothing. So bump it to 7 silver per cost. So you can make approximately 10,000 gold worth of stuff with One Touch, right?
Sims can only make 5.
Oh, 5. So 5,000 divided by. No, it would be 5,000 times 7 or times 10.
And one thing he makes 7,142, I think.
Yep, that is correct. That is what I just came up with.
And there's how many people I need to make this for?
A lot. Let me find. Here he is. Scroll up, scroll up, scroll up, scroll up, scroll up. One moment. Scroll up, scroll up. I think it's 36,000.
So it's just the people that were.
Yeah.
That,
Yeah. So 36,000
oh, it's
people.
the terracotta army that's sitting out there all naked.
Yeah, they're not actually a terracotta army. That's just how they got brought back. It looks very much terracotta army-esque, and as far as your standing formation.
Yeah, so that only takes just over. So in just over 5 castings, I can create enough clothes for that, and then I'll make another 900 cows to go along with the pigs.
Not the cows. Did I say
Because
this one?
pigs didn't make it enough mess.
I mean, you're not wrong. Are these also considered CR0? No, they actually have a cost.
Oh, never mind. I thought a cow would be 0.
No, they're 1/4, according to
Guess
Vogel's
what? He
Guide to
gets more
Monsters.
pigs.
Because you can make up to a CR 10?
Yeah, but I think 900 pigs is more meat than a CR.
Yeah, no, you're right. 900 pigs would do it. So let me see if he has a tally somewhere.
Oh, like we could go. If they wanted more, a change, we could go seals. We could go sheeps.
Quantity, yeah.
What do you think, Lore Master over there? What would your High King want?
Lore Master over there. Such an inventive name.
Orstein.
Warski.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
Yes. What happened, Warshi?
Talking to my Sims.
You want seals or sheep for dinner?
Whatever. Meat's meat. Warski eats meat.
No,
Like,
we'll go
whatever.
sheep because
Whatever.
then it's more of a dual purpose.
Sure.
Yeah. We'll do some sheep's head tonight then. Fucking awesome. So good.
How many sheep are you making?
I'm gonna guess 900 because the clothes came to 5 cast .040. So I'm guessing I can make out of the rest of that 900. So that's just 6 cast touch infinity to get the frozen 900 cube.
Okay, just he has a Baldur's Gate treasury list of them, just adding what their loot is. Okay. Anything else that you want to do for your third month? Or can do, rather?
No, I think that's pretty much everything.
Alrighty. Let's go down to Osiris next.
Okay. So, pretty much for this month, you just want to since Osiris has been banned from the secret scroll.
Yep.
Yeah, for quote unquote false knowledge, because that's the thing. God, that threw me for a hug. Gonna go into the. Can I go into the Ashbringer's Citadel? Ha! I remember the name. Flare.
What? Sorry?
Would it be
Ashbringer's
possible to
Citadel?
go? Yeah.
If you like.
Cool. Do you have any books on trickery domain gods?
Do I?
Do you?
Do you?
Yes. I'm saying.
It depends on which one you want. I mean, there's probably a book that just tells you about trickery domain gods in general. There's probably a book on each individual one, maybe.
I would
What?
like to do research on them individually.
I could give you a rundown of 2 of them.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh. So one or two. I'm trying to learn all. Because
Just
Yeah.
beware. While we might have the knowledge, doesn't mean you'll be capable of reading it. Remember the book on your patron.
oh yeah. Well, if I
And-
provide. Sorry.
And even if you're able to like use spells to comprehend language, doesn't mean that you'll be all right if you read it. Remember what happened to me when I read the language?
Oh yeah. I forgot about that.
And trickery gods are not nice when their tricks are shown to light.
Oh, okay. Okay, then I'll skip that one for when I'm unbanned. Then from there it would pretty much just be I would, since Carcoon Prime is no longer here, yeah, I can't go to the direct source. Would like to look some books on Dragon Riders and their functioning society.
That's gonna be interesting, Flair.
What?
Are you going to help him look it up?
I thought you said when you went to the cartoons for this.
No. Since Carcoon, because
Oh, okay.
if you would
I
want
already
to go
got
to
it.
like, yeah.
Okay, repeat the question. Sorry, that was pretty cartoon.
Like to try to find some books about Dragon Riders and how their society functions. They're pretty much their culture, origins, stuff like that.
That's a dangerous road to trend, I'll tell you that. 1 second.
It's like everything I want to do for this year
Well,
of
you're asking
downtime
dangerous questions.
is dangerous.
I mean, keep in mind, he is a library of forgotten knowledge.
That's currently
Yeah.
active.
Yeah, but you know, there's always something forgotten in some cultures. There's at least something. So I just want to just throw a bone. Just
Depends on why do you want it.
you know, just want to learn about, a little bit more about what my patron had to go through while he was not a death. You know.
Well, I can't tell you where your patron ties into it. For all my knowledge of him is that he was always the god of death, and simply he was bound to the honorable lady. If you want to know about the culture itself, the rituals, that requires quite a bit of time to explain in detail. There is no physical documentation, but I do know the knowledge of it. And most would not be useful for you, at least not for the things you're after.
Well, would it be possible for you to tell me what would be useful?
Well, I'm saying your objective is to learn more about your patron. The knowledge I know of the Dragon Riders and the abilities and the way of life will show no insight into that. He was always the god of death. If you seek to know what he was beforehand, you will have to ask the Overgod, Avo.
Okay, and how would I get in contact with them?
You and the Primes are both looking for the same answer.
Okay.
You could also try to read the ancient language, but I'm not sure if you're capable of it.
Capable as in I would go blind, or capable as in I can't understand, or I wouldn't be able to understand.
I don't think you're smart enough.
Wow, that hurts my feelings.
I could probably force the knowledge in you, but it is quite taxing. This language is quite tied to the weave itself.
Oh.
Never mind.
What?
Never mind that.
Sorry, I forgot. I honestly forgot about the last part we talked about. So technically, yes, you do know that, but the only reason you know that is because of that.
Yep, I figured that. It just when you said it.
I know, it was one of those moments where I was like, I was thinking of polyglot, your polyglot ability, and actually this is one of the few languages you could impart this to somebody. But even if you have the angel's ability to know all languages, this is a language they don't know. It genuinely scares most angels too, because they've tried reading it before and they're like, how? We know all languages. No, you know all languages here. There's a small stipulation to that.
But I know this language. So I can't impart into your head the knowledge itself. It's just will cost quite a bit.
Are you okay? I'll get back to you on that one.
Your choice.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
You can try studying naturally, so you don't have to pay the price.
Oh, then yeah, no, then yeah, sign me up. If it is a signing up, is it like an actual class, or is it just like self-learning, teaching? Maybe.
It requires tedious studying and the change in you. If you do learn it, will have to sacrifice something within you, since you're being tied down more into this weave.
What do you mean by sacrifice? You mean like an arm, a leg?
Your connection to your patron, it'll be staticky. So some of your abilities will not be lost. Well, one certain. I can't say it's in character because I don't think I like it. Mechanically, you lose a 3rd level feature.
And that can technically be either from your sorcery or your warlock, but
Yes.
you have to give up your 3rd level feature from one of those classes in order to gain what he's talking about. It's just really hard It's really hard to speak that way in RP terms.
Yes.
Yeah. So, would I lose one of my meta magic abilities, or would I like?
No, you would lose meta magic altogether.
Because
okay.
ancient language
You are
is,
literally giving up
magic ability.
You are literally giving up the 3rd level feature itself.
Okay. Because I was.
Pretty much what I'm doing is replacing your 3rd level feature with the Dragon Rider 3rd level feature.
Oh, okay.
Oh, hang on. Hold on. Okay, I'm just going to take this out of character for a second. So, I was prepared for this because you asked about this. So, in order for him to do this, well, not him specifically, but yeah, he can. He would have to replace one of your 1st level features and your 3rd level feature because you need the Dragon Egg feature to gain access to the magic specifically, and then you would need the 3rd level feature from Magus to use Ancient Casting.
Okay.
As I said, it requires a lot of sacrifice to learn
Or
this.
Or if you don't want
you
that
basically-
feature, then you can just do the 1st level feature to gain the Dragon Egg, and then you gain the ability to read the Ancient Language. It's just you can't use it to cast magic. So that's basically your options in this. Is you can either A, take the 1st level feature just so that you can read the Ancient Language, and that means you give up one of your 1st level features. Or you take the 1st and the 3rd, giving up a 1st and 3rd. It doesn't matter from which way. It could be any combination. It could be your 1st level sorcerer, 1st level, 3rd level warlock. It could be your 1st level warlock, 3rd level sorcerer. It doesn't matter. It just has to be those 2 things conditionally, and then you could use ancient magic casting.
So the only difference it can really give you is I can make it instant, It will take quite a long time.
I will choose
The long time part costs less, just so you know.
There's also a chance of not being successful.
Oh yeah, that's very true. But it's, you know, I will give up one of my first level abilities. Specifically, the Ignite feature from Phoenix Witcher.
Okay, that is acceptable.
Are you doing this long time or instant?
I'm gonna. Is it possible to give up the first feature and pretty much like be tested on this to see where you can like fill in the blanks, or it's just pass or fail when it comes to like doing this by yourself?
It would be it's basically pass or fail if you do it by yourself. There will be checks involved. There's lots of learning, but it would definitely take you the entire month just to figure out that part. Well, it depends. You're a unique individual, fortunately. But it will definitely take your whole month to do it.
Okay. I guess I'll. No, but if I choose the short and easy way, there's something that's gonna just bite me in the back.
It's more that I just don't have Ash to make the transaction.
So you'll have to help him gain the ash to do it, which can tie in Monster of the Week. But I have other tie-ins for Monster of the Week too. It just depends on how you want to do this.
Okay. Yeah, I'll choose the easy way, and I'll just help you, because I already owe you a favor. You know.
Yep.
So.
And then if you decide you want to do the third level part, then you could choose to do that on one of your other months.
Okay.
Basically, you could basically doing it the easy way lets you test the waters and see if it's something you even want. Okay. And if that is something you want, the ability to cast magic without the limitations that you suffer as a normal caster, then we can proceed from there. It also can grant you access to some other stuff, but we'll talk about that later. There might be meta magics that are specific to Dragon Riders only.
Oh boy, meta magic.
Anyway, so that'll cover Osiris for the moment. Before we go too deep into that, let's hop to Jinx for a second. What is your third month gonna look like?
Obviously, I have to feed our people as a requirement of our king. So I guess I'm looking at farms and making sure we have food and buying all that. Well, I needed to speak to Carcoon, but I now hear that's fucking possible.
You talk to Simpcoon.
I don't fucking talk to those things. Yeah, you've noticed that I have actually gone to I no longer talk to any of the Sims, like, at all. And yeah, I've kind of organized all the staff to fucking just, like, look, yeah, those people, they have no authority here. Just, yeah. So, I'm gonna try to contact Carcoon all month. I am going to, oh, we're gonna join the Thieves Guild, is my next objective.
What?
Yeah.
I did not see that
That's what I
coming.
do. That's what I do for the next month. As Levi, a rock gnome, who was trailed by a hummingbird all the time. Hey, it's my downtime. I do what I want.
I'm just surprised.
Why?
I never. Then it's particularly found the Thieves Guild.
I've always been in the Thieves Guild. I was in the Thieves
Okay.
Guild when I was a kid.
Okay.
What led me to attack a cleric of Tamora and watch her die. I mean, be attacked while I was.
I think the multiple personalities are getting to him.
Yes.
Oh, really? You think so? Multiple
Yeah, totally.
personalities? What about the fact that I summoned myself from other timelines? You don't think that's
Exactly.
like a little fucking...
That makes it even worse.
So yeah, so my little rock noom. Cleric Bernie Skew Burns. Just kidding. Nobody watches Dungeon or listens to Dungeon Drums.
No.
It's a full-time gig just running these 2 campaigns, man. And still appearing on Saturdays.
Yeah, I just listened to a podcast at work and on the way to work. I just spent 8 hours a day doing my job with headphones on.
I have learned that I like the new book that came out, and you guys are gonna hate it.
What book?
Rick
Ravenloft?
Toffin's Guide. Yeah,
Richard's Guide.
there's a very special monster in there now that I plan on using on you.
Now I gotta go through the Van Richten's fucking book now. Oh yeah, I buy every book. I'm a D&D nut with disposable cash.
I normally wait for it to come out on the Trove. Or the books, rather.
What?
I always buy a physical copy.
I like physical copies.
Okay, well, Jinx is doing that. But Jinx, I will say, about halfway through the month, you do get the impression that it's not your sending is failing; it can't get to wherever he is.
And yeah, I would realize that real quick. Like, okay, I see what's going on. Like, and then, so I would spend every day asking Agma if he could help contact him, and I would probably attempt some scries. Obviously, and if those just completely fail, I'm like, yeah.
Agma will straight up tell you wherever he is, it's inaccessible to even gods.
Okay.
Which baffles him. Because he wasn't aware that was possible. But, you know, even the god of knowledge can learn new things every day.
Alright. Guess I can't find Carcoon. Sucks. Anybody else just make shit out of nothing?
Depends what you want to make.
60 people raise their hands that you don't see.
Oh. Those guys are... Oh. Never mind. I can't tell you what I'm trying to join. Are my 2 mercenaries part of the Thieves Guild?
Yes, actually. They would be the dominating guild in the city anyway.
Yeah,
So it would make sense if they have a mercenary division.
Yeah, so if they are, I'd probably join. There's like different little whatever. I'd probably try to be a messenger for the guild. Like I was back in Birdhouse.
Gotcha. And so, Boulder, I assume you're learning stuff?
Yep. Give me a bit while I do the spells that I'm going to run before I do it on what else I would like to basically copy over.
Gotcha. Alright, I guess that leaves you, Flair.
Pretty much I'll just take this time to learn the feat Arcane Channeling, because it looks like pretty cool when you showed me.
Mm-hmm.
Just use the knowledge within the archive, like thinking something will get out of here being here.
Oh, yeah. There's literally a book on feats.
I'll just take the 3rd month doing that. Wasting time.
Okie dokie. So, this should be interesting. For this mechanic, do I want to make you choose one, or do I want to choose one for you? Tell you what, I'm going to roll a D100. I see. Call out or even.
There is, there's only one answer. High odd.
That is an 83. That is high odd. You get to choose what type of dragon egg you're going to get.
So the only choice is the karate, is to shout karate chopping?
That's what I thought too when he said it.
Hayad! Hayad! I was like, oh sweet, he's just chopping with the karate.
You get to pick your egg, Icy. Nice.
Where would that be found at?
You can find, pretty much.
It's in resources. You'll find a book called Dragon Riders of Avir. Just look in the Dragon Egg section. A flame dragon is technically also any dragon that is in the Creature Codex, the Monster Manual Expanded 1 and 2, or the Tome of Beasts 1 and 2 are also on the table. Except for Skeleton Dragon. That was a random thing that Korg Boulder pulled off, apparently.
I'd go red. I choose red.
Yeah, sure, red, I guess. Yeah.
Nice, Ken. But you like fire, don't you?
Yeah.
So do the dragons
no, but-
take on the rider's alignment, or are they still kind of like...
They have their own.
It's kind of a mixture. So I mean, they do have their own alignment, but their rider's alignment does tend to influence their decision making.
Don't go red. Don't go red. What's your alignment?
Chaotic good.
Okay, so
Red.
you don't want any of the colored, so you definitely want to stay away from... You'd probably want... I don't know about the other crazy ones.
Get a gem.
But the gem dragons would probably be your nature, or... Let's see... Brass?
I wanna say brass,
Is a,
yeah.
I'm gonna say brass is a chaotic good dragon. What's on...
You are correct. Brass is chaotic good. Gold dragons are also fire-based dragons. Obsidian dragons are the gem equivalent of fire. There's also
neutral.
I haven't decided their alignment. I need to go double check.
Oh, okay.
It's not one I recommend out very often, so yeah, it's in there. There's also flame dragons.
We would just be under dragon egg.
Yep.
I typed in dragon. There's no dragon egg in there.
There is.
There is.
Yep.
Probably just.
Obsidian dragons are.
Page 6.
Oh, they're neutral evil. Did not know that. Ah, so they are an evil obsidian. Or an evil gem dragon. Makes sense though, because all gem dragons are neutral. It's just whether they're neutral good, neutral evil, neutral neutral.
Okay. I'm just gonna go for brass. Sure.
So that would grant you the cantrip. Automatically. It grants you the cantrip, Firebolt. If you didn't already have it.
Oh wait, I already have it.
Yeah, you know.
Yeah. I know it twice over.
If you have it, you get a different one. That's me.
Well, I mean, this was meant to be decided at level 1, but you know.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
17th level
true.
later.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
You have to do things backwards, don't you?
Hey, just remember, your dragon will always be disinfecting itself.
What?
Brass is a natural disinfecting metal.
Oh.
If you have that dragon, it's always disinfecting itself.
That's not what I thought. Okay.
Whoa. No, that's just gross. He has to bathe after he gives Osiris a ride.
A ride.
Yeah. Oh, you definitely got to have sex with a dragon.
What? What? What the fuck are you going?
Carcoons?
What?
Maybe
Carcoon.
one
Yeah.
time limbs.
Yeah, you'll notice this month that I spend a lot of time in a gnome form. Like if I'm with you guys in a non like advisory capacity, then I'm just kind of all gnome and enjoying myself.
Well, in order to get this power, you're going to have to help Flare hunt a monster.
Yep.
Or find enough sacrifices for Flare.
Well, I did find that kobold encampment, so
Yep. Just have to bring enough to convert it. Just remember, each kobold counts as one. And you didn't ask for the price.
what's the price?
You agreed. So keep on giving Ash.
No. What's the price? I must know.
I'm getting suggestions here. I like this one. 1 million.
What?
Just kidding, man. I'm considering features 10,000, same as Dewey's.
Okay. God,
It's a big thing.
Exactly.
not wrong. Not wrong. About
And that's only for the first level. For the third level, it's another 10,000. But you have a start, so you probably have better chances to learning the third. Probably. Don't know how the DM's gonna rule that.
You guys think I planned this shit out?
At least, I think you plan at least 35% of it.
This is a chaos campaign. If I try to plan out anything, you guys go the other direction. So I have like 50 story arcs prepared. But I don't make anything until you guys decide where you're going. Anyway, so you guys want to do Monster of the Week and help Osiris go get the ash he needs?
Wait, what about Boulder? Boulder help bud.
Older is doing his own learning. I'm doing my own learning. The only people available is Simcoons and Jinx.
And I can't ask. Well, I can ask them, but like once I ask them, they can just spam cantrips. What is wrong with me? I would like. I would like to ask assistance from at least one Simcoon.
Okay. Uh, there is a. He will lead you over to the right one.
Oh. Hello. Would you like to help me fight a monster?
Yes. I am
Perfect.
Sim Adventurer.
Adventure. Is there just like a different job for each one?
Yes.
I mean, yeah.
Well, it's just like yeah. Duh. Yeah. Okay.
Shall we?
Well, let's go fight this monster. Woohoo!
Is that all you asking?
Assistance to. I would like to ask more, but I think I don't want to bother the other ones.
Okay.
I don't want to be bothersome.
Oh dear.
This gonna be bad.
Maybe I should have asked for more.
Well, we will find out how good you are, Osiris. And we will find out how good a Sim-kun is, because that's all you're taking, apparently.
You get in trouble. Pray.
Anybody seen
Wait a
Osiris, man? Where'd that guy go? Where would he go? He's just like leave with a cartoon and shit?
Yeah. Oh yeah. I should have also asked Jinx. But...
I assume your Carcoon Sim Adventure is the one I need, right?
Oh, yes.
It didn't bother to ask Jinx, apparently.
Oh no, trust me, I would have, but I don't know how Jinx would
Oh.
take it.
Watch out for the death dogs.
Time
Having flashbacks, are we?
We are.
Flashback.
It's been a long time since I used this map. But it makes sense, since this is just going to happen right outside of, it's going to happen right outside of town. So, I hope you don't like Icy so much.
Thankfully, Flair doesn't.
I wasn't necessarily talking to you, but... Because I may have rolled Monster of the Week versus the entire party. And you already chose what it's going to be.
So you didn't even. Boulder's not even available. So you didn't think to go, hey, let's not do this right now. Can I wait, whatever, and like go?
I thought it had to be done right now.
Instead of deadline.
Oh my god! The not. You don't tell me.
I didn't. You didn't ask, and I don't care.
I thought you would have just told me.
Why would I do that?
You can do this whenever. No. I'm not gonna tell you anything. You just gotta fight this monster.
Stop giving gods blank checks. This is what happens.
I'm going to always give you blank checks. You know why? Because you're my god. God. Ah.
Ray, if you're in trouble.
So you're the tank.
The two of you? That's probably an accurate statement.
I'm wearing robes.
Sorry.
Oh no. And he's just. God. Why? Why do I trust people?
I didn't lie
That's
to
a
you.
good question.
I would
Why
ask.
would
Are
I
you
ask?
sure you don't
I
ask
would've
any
told.
questions?
I thought you would have told.
Why would I?
I don't know.
You asked for a feature, and I gave it to you. And you didn't ask for the price of it. You didn't ask when it needs to be paid.
I thought you would have told me these things.
Really? Flare?
What?
Really? Yeah, Flare.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I told you everything.
Flair's had his moments. Flair's had his moments.
When you can list them out, let me know.
There was that one time
What do you mean?
Where Riffler talked about, yeah, no, we're going to an anti-magic field. There was that time.
Well, you were new, and Flair liked you then. That's before the lightning. You hit me with lightning.
That wasn't my fault. Now give me 2 seconds. Give me 2 seconds.
I got hit by lightning twice in your name.
That was for the art, the magic of the day, because adventure would know that.
Ooh.
Might change up his stove.
Oh. It's immunity to acid damage day.
I do not use acid.
It's immunity to acid day?
Yep.
Oh man, dude, some dudes are gonna be so mad thinking they bought some fucking fake shit. Fuck, man, this
Oh my god.
real. Man, this shit was hitting crazy yesterday, dude. Or just stops right at midnight. What the fuck? I think we have immunity to acid.
I think the acid got turned off.
That's crazy. Like, so much work's gonna get done today. People are gonna find out. We're gonna do so much stupid shit with acid today.
All right. Are you ready for this? You guys walking to the south of Baldur's Gate, where you hear there's a interesting creature that has appeared that might fit the bill that you need.
Mm-hmm.
And Dalton Ash. Oh dear, you're dead.
Hey, did you say a creature just showed up at the south? Did you not ask,
South.
like, Flair if he would help you?
You didn't ask anybody. He asked Carcoon.
Simcoon.
No, you didn't. I bet he didn't even ask Carcoon.
Oh, because Karku's.
Oh, Beastie! Beastie, Admir! Where's Admir? Where's Admir?
So you said southern of Baldur's Gate. Huh. Ain't that ironic?
Oh, I haven't pulled you here yet. Sorry.
Oh.
I'm here.
Isn't that ironic?
Oh, it's T-Rex.
It-
Oh
it-
my god.
Yeah,
Hey.
sure it is.
It's a prismatic T-Rex. Don't, knock this guy.
Let's see if he notices you before you have the time to do anything.
What makes it so dangerous as a prismatic T-Rex?
I don't know, but you need to roll initiative to find out.
Oh boy. Good.
Alrighty. I'm gonna choose the appropriate music for this, and I'll bring everyone else here so they can watch the fun.
Please.
Fun, yeah, fun for them.
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
I'd say you guys.
Do we just put a token on the screen to see, or?
No, I'll give you guys vision
Cool, thanks.
because it's daytime. There's no reason for it.
Oh, you're dead.
All right, Osiris, you're first.
Allosaurus.
Yeah, that's what it is.
An Allosaurus. I'm trying to think back.
It's no dinosaur that exists in any book I've ever seen. It's got the spiky butt.
Oh.
Actually, it is.
Oh.
Yeah, I just don't know if you've actually read this book. It is official. It is. It is not a homebrew material, though. I will tell you that. It is. This is an official monster.
From what book?
I will tell you in a second.
I will tell you.
I will tell you. I'm not
Yeah,
going to tell
well,
anyone
yeah.
else. So memory serves. He comes from.
Oh, this place again.
Why is everybody getting these memories all of a sudden?
Hey. Never mind.
It's a really memorable place because the way the carts are drawn.
Mm-hmm.
There's also we're almost TPK'd on the very first session.
Oh no.
This is where they fought the Death Dogs. Hey, this is very fitting.
First thing I'm doing as my action, I'm gonna cast Death Ward. Yes.
Sure.
Oh.
You left to go kill something without first having cast Death Ward.
Yeah.
Leave him alone. You do what he wants.
Why you bullying me?
So I'm walking around all day with 40 extra hit points, Death Ward, Foresight, and just waiting to go do something. And
Yep, he left you.
okay.
I thought you'd be mad at me.
Like,
You
you
are
want to
mad
go
now.
kill something?
No, because of the whole constant blaming about the no one situation.
Why would I care? I don't accept the blame that you tried to give me. So it doesn't matter.
Okay.
Alright, is that all you got for me?
Right, no.
I don't want to cast anything. So what I will do is I will burn a sorcery point to click on spell. Oh, sending.
No, don't worry about
You're
it.
gonna click sending?
Somebody, I'm
No,
doing
no,
a sending
no,
to
no.
somebody else. That's me. I'm doing
Oh,
a
okay.
sending to somebody.
I'm gonna
won't
bonus
get it.
action. I'm gonna bonus action cast mirror image. Nice. So yeah, that's my turn. That is a really nice effect, though. I cannot lie.
I will use this one to represent that you were underneath the mirror image. Now, I have a question of my own. What can he do? What fun is he capable of? So, end of your turn, it's going to burn a legendary action.
Oh, fun. How quaint. How quaint.
Which is to move half its movement speed towards you. Oh, and what do you know? It's its turn. It moves within range, so if you have anything that you need to do.
No, there's nothing I really do. What's other than the
Yeah.
range?
Okie dokie. It's gonna feel you out. So it's just gonna go for a bite attack on the Simcoon. Does a 36 hit Simcoon?
Yeah.
That is 47 piercing damage. And then it's going to go for a stomp attack on you, Osiris. Does a 22 hit?
What was my AC reset? Okay.
Hang on 1 second. Before we get to that, Sim Kun is
What was
grappled.
Nice.
What was my AC turned up to with the dragon leather?
It's +5. It's +5 to whatever that armor is. So.
So
Grappled and restrained?
Sorry. Yes. If you're a creature, you are grappled. So it is literally holding the Simkun in its mouth right now.
Oh.
And what armor do you have? Studded leather. So it would be the 12 plus 5 plus Dex.
17, 19. So 19. So that does it.
All right, that is 49 bludgeoning damage. As it literally raises a foot and stomps at you.
I'm immediately regretting this decision.
And then it's going to make its final attack at you because it's in its since the Simkun is in its mouth. It's going to attack you with a tail attack. Does a 33 hit, sir?
Yes.
That is 41 bludgeoning damage, and you need to make a strength save for me.
Cool. I'm pretty sure that doesn't succeed.
Yeah, DC was 20, so you are knocked prone.
And as it hits me, I'm gonna try to hit it with. I want to do that though. Do I want to hit it with hellish?
It's up to you.
Wait, no. What's good? It has to roll a d20 because of mirror image. I forgot for both of those attacks.
Okay, so we'll just go ahead and roll 2 at once. So the first one is a 2.
So the first one does hit me. So. And then
And the second one is 19, I think. No, yeah, 19.
19. Okay, so that breaks one of the duplicates.
Okay. So I was using this. So that means you have 2 duplicates left, right?
Yep.
Okay, so I'm just going to do this. It just tells me you have 2 left. Alright. That'll be the end of its turn. Simkun, you are currently restrained in its mouth.
Okay. Am I next to Osiris?
No, yes, I guess.
Cool. Did Osiris hurt this thing yet?
No.
No.
All right. So I am going to Dimension Doros. How bad are you looking there?
I'm at 95 of 144. So I'm not to weigh about almost more like a third ish.
So I'm gonna Dimension Doros 90 feet in the opposite direction, away from him.
You're going to try.
Yeah, I'm going to try. I'm going to attempt to cast a 4th level spell.
Yep, he's going to have to roll... Counterspell. He's going to try to counterspell you. I almost guarantee you're going to succeed, but you never know.
It's a caster.
Oh no.
Kinda. It's not actually counter spell, per se.
It's the magic.
Yes, this is a magical creature, so it has capabilities like dragons to do things. But I'm having trouble getting the button to click. So give me a moment. I'll just roll it. So it's 10 plus the spell's lowers the DC using its spellcasting ability. Which is that. Lovely. So it's 1d20 or d10?
D20.
D20 plus 5. So I have to roll an equivalent of a 14 to succeed, right?
Correct.
That did not happen. Okay. So you teleport yourself 90 feet.
That used my spell slots. I mean my spell points.
So that's 35 to 35 to here, which means you guys are the equivalent of.
Do you want to just move him away from us then?
Yeah.
No, I'm gonna decide if he thinks it's worth it or not.
Oh, then I'm going to move forward and I'm going to cast spells at him.
Oh, okay. Well, that's where you're currently sitting.
Well, I come 30 feet forward. My movement speed.
And you are no longer restrained.
So he needs to make an intelligence save.
Oh.
Oh, only DC 30.
He's gonna burn one of his specialties and succeed. So that means he takes 12 psychic and 8 cold. Unfortunately, he's not resistant to either of those, so that means 6 and 4 is 10 damage total. Oops. He should get to win just for his health. Anyway.
And I have this macro set up, so it's going to be 3 spells, but ignore the Toll the Dead. I'm going to cast a Firebolt cantrip, and because I have the Illusionary Bracers, I can bonus action cast it again.
Yep.
So ignore the Toll the Dead. So 34 AC and 33 AC. For those hit 54 fire, 8 cold, and 51 fire and 8 cold.
You turn immunity to resistance, right? For fire.
I ignore all. Even this, ignore all.
Which feat gives you that?
Yeah, I only saw resistance.
Yeah, because I know you can get the advanced elemental adept, which lets you ignore immunity to resistance, but not. Yeah, immunity is just resistance. Second bullet point.
But wouldn't the original elemental adept then also go
No.
into effect?
No.
Okay,
Advanced elemental adept overwrites elemental adept.
gotcha.
All right. 1 second. Then it's this one.
Ah.
It's
Oh.
the third one. I read the first thing and I'm like, oh, it must be this one, but then I didn't see the elemental master after it.
All right. 121. Okie doke.
End of turn.
Into your turn, it's going to use one of its legendary actions to move closer. Because you just hit it with a big spell. It's not gonna let this go.
That was a cantrip.
That was a... Cantrips that are still big spells at your level.
Yes,
That is true.
I understand that.
How many people do you know can deal more damage with a cantrip than most people can do with a spell?
That's what Dewey's. Bidwell was like, you should have just hit me with Firebolt. That does more damage than Fireball.
Well, he's still roasted.
That also seems like you're doing less than you should be, Carcoon. Because your spellcasting mod should be added to your fire damage because of
Yeah, a lot of the D's are is if it's less than, if it's a 1, it counts it as a 2. So a lot of those D's aren't in there. So
no, but I mean like those D10s should be getting a plus whatever your spell mod is. Thanks to Elemental Adept, Advanced Elemental Adept.
so that was
That was a fire damage, so there should be... Yeah, you're not adding your spell mod to your fire damage.
yeah, it did. Because the dice damage isn't that high. The dice damage is only
2 10s.
28 on 4d10. And then it carried it up to 51.
I'll have to take a look at your macro later. Anyway, so yeah, I see it's your turn.
Yeah. So I'm gonna fire Eldritch Blast at it. As my action. So 1, 2, 3. Ooh.
Yay.
Did any of them not hit?
You want me to answer that honestly?
Yes.
You only hit with a critical.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
Fucking pray, man, pray.
Because, I mean, if you look at what Carcoon rolled, he
Wow.
rolled 34s.
Some
I-
damage.
I hate this. I hate this.
Natural
so
1
much.
and 2.
I hate this. So I think he's gonna get back at me. Yeah, no, I think we should probably like get more people to crack this thing.
Is this the end of your turn?
What's my bonus action?
You do.
I'm going to Mantle of Flame.
Oakley dokley.
And yeah, that's I'm gonna also back up the equivalent of Carcoon moved up 30 feet, right?
Yep.
Yeah, I'm 30 feet closer than you.
Okay. I'm gonna back up 10 and then just like I wanna help so much with this thing. Yeah. Yeah, I'm just gonna back up 10 and that's my turn.
End of your turn, it will use its action to move. Use one of his legendary actions, move closer. So 15. We'll say it's +5, so it's 20 feet away. It just would have to be on top of your tokens. And now it's its turn. And so it's going to use its movement to get to where Carcoon is. I mean, it can't attack Icy, unfortunately. So it's going to go for its first attack against the Simcoon.
Yep.
It does a 30 hit.
Yes.
That is 51 piercing damage, and he is grappled because it takes a bite into you.
Yep. You said 50.
Yep.
How are you looking?
Snowy.
Oh no.
Does a 32 hit you?
Oh yeah.
That's 40 bludgeoning damage. And you said 30 hits, right?
Yep.
That is an additional 40 bludgeoning damage. And that's the gist of what it can do. Your turn, sir. Simcoon.
So Icy is 40 feet away.
Yes.
Yeah.
I attempt to cast a spell. It's supposed to cloud that might cover us in gas. It is a third level spell.
It lets it rock.
Alright, I attempt to cast another spell.
So what was the first spell?
First one was explosive cloud, second one's fireball to ignite it.
Right. Go for it.
Oh, and I'm in it.
Yep.
So the DC is only 30 on this because I didn't make a macro for my sim yet.
Yeah, it's gonna burn its last legendary resistances to save. So that would be 60. No, it'd be 16 for the first one and 15 for the second one. So it's still 31 damage. So he still basically takes the full brunt of the second one. And then that's 16 cold 8 cold damage on top of that. Alright. Anything else, sir?
Alright, so that was 2 spells. And I'm in its mouth, right? I'm not restrained, I'm just grappled, so I don't have to.
No, you are restrained.
Oh, I am restrained.
Yes, because you are grappled.
Excuse me, there is a message for you.
So, anything else?
I'm going to. Oh shit, that's conjuration. Yeah, I'm gonna cast double Toll the Dead.
Okay.
So 2 wisdom saves.
DC's 30, right?
Yep.
Roll that damage.
So the first one's this is all necrotic. So the first one is 28 necrotic and 8 cold, and the second one's 19 necrotic and 8 cold. And that would be the end of the turn.
End of your turn. It's going to use its last legendary action for this go round. Oh wait, no. It moved. Yeah, so no, it has all of its legendary actions. Because that was just its turn.
Correct.
Sorry, hard to keep an eye on. So yeah, it's going to burn this one. And make this. Why did they not build that in? Bloody hell.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm just going to do this. Does a 26 hit?
Yeah.
Okay. So that was just for the attack roll, because for some reason it takes an attack roll, but they didn't build an attack roll into it.
I get swallowed.
Yes, you do.
Oh.
The belly of the beast. I can fight it better on the inside. I pull out my
Oh.
Fucking man. Does the dinosaur get brain freeze, by the way? He's a snowman.
I get the joke, but no. Okie dokie. I would bring it to your turn, Cyrus. Oh, and you took 56 bludgeoning damage. Sorry, no, 77 piercing damage. And then once per turn, you're going to start taking acid damage, which doesn't matter because immune to acid day.
You said how many? 77?
77 piercing.
Nice.
How you looking?
Oh, rough. but
Not
I'm
that anyone can
bite me
see.
anymore. He can't bite me anymore. I'm safe. Icy, I disappeared. I went home.
Oh. How far is it back to Baldur's Gate?
A good 5 miles.
I don't think you can run it though.
I can make the first 500 feet, but I don't know about that.
Are you really going to abandon the Semikun to its own?
He just said he disappeared.
You saw me disappear as you went, oh!
Oh.
In the essence of he got eaten.
Yeah. Would he survive? That's the question.
Probably not.
Okay. Okay. Alright.
So what are you doing?
Oh, okay, it's my turn. Okay. So first I'm gonna use my bonus action to Misty Step. Back 30 feet. Go. And then I'm gonna call upon Flare via praying.
Do I hear his prayer?
I mean, I assume you do.
Okay, what do you say?
Hey, bud. mighty spell, please. Oh, Simcoon was just consumed. I might be next. I will be next.
You're really stupid, aren't you?
Oh yes, very much.
I would teleport. Would I know where he's praying from? I don't know.
No, you wouldn't.
Tell me where you are.
I would give like where I am, pretty much 5 miles. My exact location, because I'm not gonna just say it in the where it's supposed to. Yeah.
I will teleport as best I can to him.
So, if you're using the teleport spell,
I'm using the God function that has sends me everywhere I want without error.
Oh, hello there.
Hello, idiot. Should I roll initiative or?
1 second. Checking something first. Well, it won't be instantaneous, but I will roll initiative for you, and that's when you will go.
Ready?
Assuming you teleport next to him. Keep in mind, you are 95 feet away from the dinosaur.
I'm 95 feet away from the dinosaur.
Yes. Because that's how far away Icy was.
Fair enough.
Is that the end of your turn, Icy?
Yes, it is. Yeah. That's the end of my turn.
End of your turn. It's going to burn a legendary action and fuck off. Yeah. And start of its turn. It's going to fuck off.
As big as it just appeared out of nowhere, so yes, it would. That was what you were scared of?
Yeah. It ate Simcoon.
That is the end of its turn. Simcoon, it is your turn. Hard for what?
Well, I subtracted my spell points, and then it gave me minus 10 spell points, and I'm like, that's not how subtraction works, asshole. I'm like, you're not getting rid of all my stuff. All right, so I'm in the beastie, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like covered in this stuff, and it's like tickling me.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
Hey, you didn't think this one through, did you?
No, he did not.
So, let's see, is this all saves, or is it... I see what my macro is. Yep. No, that's not saves. So, do I have a save? I had it set up with attacks, and I can't use my attacks from inside, so sorry. Okay, so we're gonna start off with, this is gonna be funny. I'm gonna sapping sting it, so it needs to make a Constitution DC 30.
So, slight problem, Garcoon.
Yeah.
You can't cast that spell because you're blinded.
Your eyes melted.
Oh.
Well, you have to see something. That always sucks.
Yeah, one creature that you can see in range.
Can I use my Fire Lord to engulf myself in flames?
I'd imagine so.
Am I still blind?
Let me remind myself of what Fire Lord does real quick. Throw.
Feet.
I do have prestidigitation if I need to start it with that, though.
I'm still trying to find Boon of the Fire Lord.
I'll send it right here in game.
That'll work better than me having to hunt it down.
Yep. Sorry, I thought you were reading it. I didn't want to post it while you were reading it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'd say you'd have to prestidigitation because Boon of the Fire Lord doesn't say you can light yourself on fire.
Yeah, and Control Flames doesn't create. It's really weird, but luckily I do have prestidigitation. So, one cantrip would be prestidigitation.
Yeah, Control Flames also sucks because it says you can see. So again, another one you couldn't use. But prestidigitation, I believe, you can do what you need to do. No, there's nothing in prestidigitation about producing light. It's lighting a candle.
Okay, so the lighting a candle, I still need to have something. There.
Yeah, so you would, if you had a torch on you, you could take a free action to pull out a torch and light it, but you don't have anything to light at the moment.
I can create magical flames.
You're not in its stomach at the moment.
Yeah, I know. Just watching this. It's like it's running. Parkour's just
All right.
Stop.
Dimension door up. 9. This thing's what? 10, 15. It's about 20 feet tall. 5.
Yep.
10. I'll fall. And then, so I dimension door 110. Feather fall myself. I fall 60 feet. Would the feather fall have to be an action?
It's a reaction, technically. Yes.
Alright, so I fall 60 feet. So I am
50 feet up.
50 feet. Now, I pissed. I look at him and I do the sapping sting. So he's got to do a Constitution save. DC 30.
He meets.
Tricky. I use my bonus action to recast the same cantrip.
Okay. So not a con save?
Yep.
That one, he didn't save.
He takes necrotic 8 cold, and he is prone. Yeah.
Funny thing you'll find about this creature, he can't be knocked prone.
Oh.
It was a good try, though.
It was a nice try.
I'm gonna, I'll just, single firebolt him.
Ooh,
27
you
AC.
miss.
That miss. Yep. End of turn.
At the end of your turn.
Falling.
Using one of his legendary actions to keep moving. Flare.
Before
This is
my
when you
turn,
warp
I
in.
will use one of my legendary actions to move. That's part of the demigods thing.
Yeah, but you're not. You're just now arriving.
Oh, I'm
As
just
in
right
this. Yeah, as of right now, you just teleported.
now. Okay.
So you've used your action so far anyway to teleport.
Okay, so I already used my action.
Yeah, so
Alright,
you have
then.
movement and bonus action. And you are 95 feet away, just from the map.
From the map, I'm 95 feet away. That means from the starting the map, technically I'm 200 feet away, correct?
A little bit more than that. So from the corner of the map, from where you were measuring, it's about 130. So 130 plus 95. So 200 and something.
50.
225.
We'll go my 150 feet of flying, which would be, let's get to the corner of the map. Which you said was 35 to the map, well, 95. So I have fucking math.
You were 225 from him to start off with. If you have 150, 150?
Yes,
Yeah, so much you're 75 away from him.
75. Okay, so I can go 75. Should be here, correct?
Yes.
75. You might 75 away
Yeah,
from him.
so- yeah, so
No, 95 puts you here.
Yep. Oh, put me here.
Yes.
Okay.
And then 75 from
And this-
there.
Which should be right here. Okay, just by the corner of the thing. And currently I am, well, 40 feet away, but I'm still, I already used my action. Do I have any bonus action I can do right now? Nothing I could do him damage, so that'll be end of my turn right now.
At the end of your turn.
I
Uses another legendary action to move.
I'll use a legendary action. Oh, it's not my turn, so I can do my turn. Bye bye.
Beginning. It is your turn, Osiris.
Okay, I'm gonna use my action. Use my what's it called? Use my my cape of mountebank, and dimension door myself to next to where Carcoon is.
I'm 50 feet in the air.
Oh, okay. Well, on the ground. Yeah. It's like right here. Yeah. Can I see it still?
Yes. No, actually, it's in cover. So I mean, you can see it running away, but it's gonna have cover if you use a attack spell.
Oh no, I'm burning a sorcery point to subtle, not to subtle, to quicken spell. Immolation. Which is a... There we go. Just put that. It is a DC 20 dex save. Or it takes half. Or... Yeah, so if it makes it, it takes half.
Same. Fire to the forest.
I can fix it. I can fix it. I can fix it. I have an idea.
So unfortunate reality, it doesn't take your damage.
It doesn't take my damage.
It has fire immunity. Not resistance, immunity. So, yes, you set fire to the forest.
Fire to the forest.
Can I redirect that to me?
Alright, is that the end of your turn, sir?
Yeah.
It's going to use its legendary action to move 20 more feet.
God, I just make this so much worse.
I will use my legendary action as well to move movement speed, which is technically I have 2 movement speed of 30 feet walking and 150 feet flying. Which would it be? It just says movement speed.
Depends on... Hang on.
Currently I'm flying.
Then that would probably just be flying.
Alright, then I'll go up to it.
Fire flare.
I'm immune to fire.
Through the fire and flare.
Alright, well, it's its turn. And it was really hoping that it could stay here longer, but it doesn't like you. You know,
Why?
if Simkun had stayed and it had just been these two, he would have been fine with fighting him. But it can sense you're a threat. So it's just going to peace out.
We're casting a spell.
Is it casting a spell?
Technically, but no.
Counter spell? Oh, fuck.
Okay, so you've already said it. I need you to make a wisdom saving throw, please.
Alright. Come on. Oops.
Yeah, that's not bad.
Wow, that's a
So
disadvantage.
nothing hurts you, but he's gone. As he uses his version of plane shift, it cannot be stopped. It's much like Plains Lord Warshki. You cannot stop his plane shifting, and if you attempt to, you have to make a wisdom saving throw, or you will take, I think it's 2d10 force damage.
Okay. That's fine. That's all cool.
I bring the immolation to me.
Oh.
So that would be worth 36 damage. So you can heal by that amount, since I know you heal off of that.
Yeah. Healing.
So, what made you come by yourself?
We're not by ourselves.
Miscalculation on my part. Miscalculation on my part.
Idiot. Now you just teleport back to the cathedral.
Wow.
I can't take anybody just for myself.
How long
That
does the spell last?
Immolation.
Yeah.
Immolation lasts for 1 minute. So for you, it's just 1 minute of straight heals. 46 each time.
Oh, it's only
round.
46 out.
Yeah, it's 46. Well, on a failed save, but.
Oh yeah, I failed.
Yeah, it's just 46 constantly for the next, what, 9 times?
Make a good cleric. Alright, so where's this beast we're supposed to fight?
It. I asked for Flare to show up. It ran. Yeah. It disappeared. It's gone. Let's go back. Let's go back to Baldur's Gate. Ooh. You don't know how much I messed up. Only if you do.
So a short
Today
walk
was-
later, you find yourself in Baldur's Gate.
It was a good day to fight that thing because when it swallowed me, the acid did not hurt.
Oh, well, yeah. See, at least one good thing came with it. Oh, and I healed you a bunch.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, so something good came with us at least. Just not for me. Fuck.
Hey, the forest isn't on fire anymore.
Oh yeah, no, that would have been bad if we just left that stay there. Well, thank you, Simkun. I'm assuming you don't want to work with me after that whole situation.
Just say when you got to go out again.
Oh, cool. Just tell make sure I'll bring more people, so we don't have to bring Flare. 'Cause Flare doesn't like me already as it is.
I don't think he would have come if he didn't like you.
See, true, but Flare also knows how much of a quote-unquote idiot I am. So, yeah.
So, yeah.
Yeah.
That will be the end of month 3, and unfortunately, you don't gain your first level thing until he gets his ash. So,
Yep.
I guess let's go back to the top of the round.
Time to
Or
kill
warning.
this cool.
We'll start with Carcoon because actually no, we'll do Bidwell's first.
2-hour warning.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's go ahead and take a small 5-minute break while I read through what he wants to do for his next thing.
Fair enough. I have yourself.
Hey, I have a plan I have a plan to get you your ash.